So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Van Dijk turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all.
It's Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Neymar. Ribery looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Header comes in! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played out towards the right wing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out to the left it goes. And it's Ribery. And the ball's come loose here. In towards the... Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Neymar, and here's Rivaldo. Now, can they get him all? Chance for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Azar.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pass somewhat off target. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Can he latch on to this? Now this could be a chance.
There will be 1 minute added
And
time.
Dijk can get it clear. Searching pass he's played there. It's played through for him. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance, surely! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Kimmich clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He might be in, and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
The attendance for this match.
And how did he not make it 4?
Rivaldo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And he's let fly. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. He's in a great position here. Borussia Dortmund can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the...
Big chance, must be! Big chance! Really well taken goal. Just cruising, they are cruising! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. Oh, good spread. And that's played in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neymar. Looking to play him in. That's good vision. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Defending was strong and firm. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
This looks promising. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And this is Neymar. Spread out to the left. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. Ribéry. Real chance! Oh, taken with style! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 20.
Borussia Dortmund, that's at the end. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, sweet feet. Out to the left it goes. And here's Foden, gives it back. And the shot's on. Savinho! They've scored! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 26, Savinho.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now he's got space here, and he plays one through. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And what about this cross? And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Now it's Wirtz. And he's managed to get... Wirtz! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Haaland, distributed tidily. Good ball over the top. Kerkez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Salah. Foden. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Reinders. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Savinho. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Haaland! He's delivered all right! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score. Foden! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Salah. Now this could be a chance. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Szoboszlai.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
And here's Haaland. Threads one in. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Reinders is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. Szoboszlai.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Foden, over to the left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Nice interception, well timed. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland finds himself offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Progress.
Konate. And it's McAllister. Isak. Foden. Doku. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get a... Haaland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Gravenberg. Forwards and with intent. And it's Kerkez. It's gone for a throw-in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's a very... And the shot! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Jones.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Plays it across. Liverpool with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Doku. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to...
He's having a go!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cucurella, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Plays a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. No goals as yet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Fernandez. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better when the ball's on the deck. It's all about his speed on the counter and the way he cleverly attacks the space behind opposition defences.
Well, quite no argument from me on that. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pedro Neto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. The ball's... He rises! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Wriggles his way. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! A goal at a really telling moment. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
João Pedro. Pass is just off target. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
Oh, shooting chance! This looks promising. This might has another go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Pedro is offering a wry smile there.
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Shaw, looking for the run. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Fernandes. Over to the left, now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's João Pedro. Big chance! And again! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 66 minutes is number 20.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Brilliantly cut out. Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Šeško.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's heaved it away.
Substitution.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. De Ligt. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's away. He's through and all a decent chance! Fantastic from Pedro Neto! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Mazraoui has it out wide and in space. Chalobah gets good distance on it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Could try cutting inside here. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is...
And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Joao Pedro claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
A little lost today. Please look at the screen
The end
for
of the game.
information on how to find...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest. And the finish! They've scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Matheus Cunha. It's a searching pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Diogo Dalot picks it up out wide. Chalobah can get it clear. Probing pass. Maguire kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Matheus Cunha. Shot could be on. Caught offside that time. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's João Pedro. This looks promising, and he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ugarte. Played out to the right. Diogo Dalot looking to run onto it. Cucurella defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And smartly reclaimed. Tries a measured ball. He can get that clear. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the left flank. Now it's João Pedro. There's the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's João Pedro. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 37 minutes is number 8, Fernandes.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
That's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ugarte. And Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. That'll be a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Šeško. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's João Pedro. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's the throw. João Pedro. Fernandes, given the lift of his goal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And it's Cucurella. Might be... And he's had a shot!
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bruno Fernandes, distributed tidily. João Pedro under intense pressure.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Matheus Cunha. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a throw. And that's going right the way across. Fernandes. Can he get it through? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Diogo Dalot. Hato cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this? Shaw. Maguire. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Gets into some space. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spread neatly. A Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Ugarte. And De Ligt.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. De Ligt. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. João Pedro claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. This, of course, is a fixture that needs very little introduction. Two great nations, one fundamental constant through decades of rivalry, the unending desire always to win. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. A story this which has been told for generations. It should be a belter. He's tried one! Fantastic!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Good ball, good take. And it's Kane. Kane goes steaming forward, and he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those tries. Kane! Decent enough try.
Kane, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Kimmich. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Kane, looking for options for movement. Henriks, it's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens, it gets pinched.
He's in space and looking for options. Sane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Now it's Havertz. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
England certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Almost half an hour in now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, and here's Kane. Kane looking to penetrate opposition. Saka! Oh, the ball's run loose. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kane bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
That looks a good cross. Henriks gets it away. Rice over to the other side. Tar cuts out the pass. Now it's Kane. He's having a go! England are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And here's Foden. Now there's a Bellingham! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally...
Foden! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
England find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Kane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, super Bellingham! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
England will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's been taken short. Cross needs to be good. Havertz! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nicely weighted ball, spread neatly, well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rudiger. Now it's Musiala. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out to the right. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Stiller. And it's Musiala. Out to the right. Now it's Palmer. Rice. Searching pass he's played there. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And he was quick to react. Rudiger. And he's searching through. Can he finish? It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal for England.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Havertz. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he finish? No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 11.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
England are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Applies the finish! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Kimmich. To Gross. Stiller. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. And Sané! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's managed to get free. Skims one in. Shot a goal! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that has been slung wide. Now it's Kane. Foden. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. This, of course, is a fixture that needs very little introduction. Two great nations, one fundamental constant through decades of rivalry, the unending desire always to win. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. A story this which has been told for generations. It should be a belter, Jim.
Well, there is a tendency, Peter, that says, despite the overall record, it's the Germans that tend to win when it counts. Well, it doesn't change the...
Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's been shifted off it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Wirtz. Now it's Havertz. Over to the left. Now it's Musiala. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And now he has two. Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sané. Now it's Havertz. Goes looking wide. Back into the middle. Great ball, and he's in here. This goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Germany find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Germany have scored 2 quick goals here. Foden.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lewis Skelly. Tar spots it and intercepts. Now it's Havertz. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Sané. Now it's Havertz. Havertz! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for options for movement. The ball goes in. Cleared away. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bellingham. Germany looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ah, such a clever touch. Havertz has found the net here, of course.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always onto this. Oh, super shot at goal! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 16, Stiller.
It's become a case of men against boys.
There will be
Foden.
3 minutes added time.
And it's Lewis Skelly. Decent progress down the left. And this is Kane. Kane. It's Kane! He's got a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 9, Kane.
And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
Germany have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Foden threads one in. Palmer, he is onto this. Can he finish? No, it's wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And here's Musiala. Lewis Skelly. Foden. He has found the way through. Now it's Kane. Palmer. And he's got the beating of his man. Out to the right. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And that's wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's been... Musiala! Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The attendance for this
Germany
match
are
was
at the peak of their
72,306.
powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Lewis Skelly. He's on it, can he get away? Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Musiala. Now it's Sané. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, denied at the last.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Crossed into the box. Wits. England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kane. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Stiller, distributed tidily. Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Stones. And it's Rice. It's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Saka's delivery. Sane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Havertz. Wirtz. Now it's Kimmich. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Saka. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Havertz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? England can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's gone for goal! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. everyone here is obliged to win. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Caicedo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Eze.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the through ball. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run. That's another chance! Volleyed effort.
Saka cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Fernandes. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. This looks promising. Oh, Eze! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Delivered in. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's well. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Showing good feet. And he's hit it long. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Played out to the right. Probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Trossard. Now this could be a... He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's a chance for a shot! Oh, what a big... Saka! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chalobah. The final seconds now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in...
Trossard! And that is doing no harm at all.
Trossard can't really justify missing that, can he?
Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Trossard. Now it's Eze. No, that's been intercepted. James. And it's Hato. And Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's João Pedro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cleared away. Good take, and is he in? And a shot! Oh, it's come loose. In he goes again! And another try! It's in! And this is getting better and better. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's been played through. Hato gets across to intercept that. Fernandes. Knocks it into space. Cucurella. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. Rice. Eze being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from...
There's the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tries to play it through. Cucurella. Fernandes. Arsenal are almost home and dry now. Played into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Palmer. Now it's Eze. Trossard receives it in a good position here. Good read, needed to be. Fernandes. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Eze voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Parking outside this stadium.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. We have already started here. He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Harit. He is through here! And he was quick to react. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out to the right. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a throw. Still goalless. Now, who's going to be first to this? Real chance! He's scored! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
23 minutes is number 8.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's had a hit! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's looking wide. Picked up, and the shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at him, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's had a shot! Özdemir. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Sari. He has found the way through. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be
Miguel
1
Crespo.
minute added time.
He'll try to keep this alive. Great ball, and he's a chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
And the shot! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
19.
It's become a case of men against boys. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Harit. Miguel Crespo. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Goes for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The attendance for
Harit.
this match was 70,987.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Sari tries to play it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Miguel Crespo. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. He's got... There's the shot! No, it's wide.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Miguel Crespo. Now it's Shomorodov. Nicely spread. Oh, this looks sharp. Searching pass he's played there. Now this could be a chance. Turuts. Özdemir. Now it's Shomorodov. He's under a lot of pressure there. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Finish! He's put his foot right through that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong.
Tries a shot! And he's missed it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
He's tried one! Oh, denied at the last. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Your reflections then, Jim? And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture...
Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. That has ended up in no man's land. Rashford is onto this. Now, can they get him away? Lewandowski finds himself offside. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it.
Rashford is having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Rashford. Casado. Oh, what a ball! Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rashford. Rashford puts his foot on the gas, and the shot! Ah, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's Lewandowski! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Nicely weighted ball. Carvajal. And it's Arda Güler. And it's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. He's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. Rashford. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
De Jong, played into space. Oh, well measured. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Tchouaméni. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Rashford being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
And it's Arda Güler. Tries a measured ball. Araujo clears it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He might be in here! Lobbed in behind. He rises! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rashford. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Rashford. Rashford! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, nice touch. He's found a way through. Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Casado. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Rashford taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.